Today we are going to discuss the difference between ArrayList and LinkedList. ArrayList and LinkedList are implemented class of list interface. So ArrayList uses dynamic array to store the elements, whereas LinkedList uses doubly linked list to store the elements. ArrayList is not efficient for the manipulation because it requires too much shifting of elements, and linked list is efficient for the manipulations. ArrayList is better choice when we want to store the elements, when we want to fetch the data, and linked list is better to manipulate the data. ArrayList provides the random access, but linked list doesn't provide the random access. ArrayList takes less memory overhead because it stores the object only, and linked list takes more memory because it stores the object as well as the address of object. It is good choice when we want frequent operation like retrieval of data, search of data, and it is good choice when we want to insert the element or when we want to delete the element in middle. Next difference between ArrayList and vector. So ArrayList is not synchronized and vector is synchronized. That means at a time only one thread is allowed to operate on vector object. So here ArrayList is not thread safe. Here multiple threads are operate on the ArrayList object. That's why it is not thread safe. But vector is thread safe because at a time only one thread allowed to operate on the vector object. ArrayList allows parallel execution, but vector doesn't allow parallel execution. ArrayList is fast because non-synchronized. Here multiple threads are allowed to operate on the object of ArrayList, but vector is slow because of synchronized. ArrayList is not legacy class. It is introduced in Java 1.2 version, but vector is legacy class and it is introduced in Java 1.0 version. ArrayList uses iterator to traverse the element, but vector uses iterator as well as enumerator to traverse the element. ArrayList doesn't give the guarantee of data consistency because it is not synchronized, but vector gives guarantee of data consistency. In ArrayList we cannot find the capacity, but in vector we can find the capacity.